Classes are canceled tonight at Monterey Peninsula College after the campus was on lockdown for hours earlier today. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm John K. Brent. There was a lot of confusion as students and teachers were asked to stay in their classrooms as police searched for a possible armed suspect. Neither the gunman nor the reports of shots fired turned out to be true. Central Coast News reporter Cassandra Arsenault live in Monterey tonight. So, Cassie, you found out that police and the school took all the reports very seriously?
Yeah, John, they did. And actually, during the lockdown, I was actually in this classroom right here. So I got to see their emergency protocol firsthand. An announcement comes over the loudspeaker. All the students get inside the classroom. They have to turn off the lights and turn down the shades and make sure everyone's accounted for. Now, with any emergency procedure, there's always room for improvement, and the school and the students agree with that, and today was no exception.
Hey guys, you need to get in a classroom.
I was with these students as they sat in the dark, waiting until someone told them it's safe to come out.
If we would have heard shots outside our door, or, from the distance, it might not be that comforting.
Derek Terrones, a student at Monterey Peninsula College, told me about his fears during the lockdown. He said this has never happened to him before, but he's comforted by the fact his humanities teacher, Sydney Ramsden Scott, knew exactly what to do.
Lock the outside door and everybody remain in the classroom.
Even though the procedure for the lockdown went smoothly, Derek felt like he was left in the dark.
It would have been nice to get a mass text because there's kids that are still coming to campus. Or there are kids out in the quad that, may or may not know.
I took that question to MPC President Walter Tribbley. He said their lockdown went as planned. They sent out press releases, a tweet, Facebook status, and phone calls to students to warn them about the lockdown. But he admitted Derek is right.
We have been in the process. We don't have it in place yet, like text alert system that would have been more helpful.
And students like Derek wish that the loudspeaker announcement gave them more information on what they were being locked down for.
You know what to look for. If you know someone's coming from the library, you're more prepared.
But Tribbley said that may not happen in the near future.
We give a directive that is simple, a directive that can be understood quickly and repeated easily. So if we give too long of a directive, the message changes.
As long as we know we're safe.
In this case, all the students left their classrooms just that, safe.
We're off. A message from the president.
Now, John, one thing I was interested to know, and you're probably interested too, is what happens to these students that aren't in the classroom, maybe hanging out in common areas when this lockdown announcement comes down, and how do teachers know if they do need to get to safety that they're not the ones armed? So I asked the president, and he says he needs to trust his teachers with this decision, and they make the call. In Monterey, I'm Cassandra Arsenault, your Central Coast News.